Here we have Turbochanger Hot Rod from the Cvberverse line. He's very angular in his car mode, which I really like. I like this boxiness. You can see he's got his little flame decals here. His windows and his pipes are painted. There's not a ton of color on these toys. They're very basic. They're meant to be simple toys. But I think that kind of adds their charm a little. See, I buy tons and tons and tons of standard Transformers. But the reason I like things like Turbochanger's is that they're so old school in their simplicity. So, Turbochanger's, they used to call them one-step changers, but I think they switched to Turbochanger's because, one, it's a better name. Two, there's usually more than one step. With Hot Rod, you turn them here at the legs, and see, he just kind of twists around. And then you can pose his arms, and he has this cool buzz saw here. And there you have it. You can articulate them here at the elbows. There's not a whole lot. Like I said, they're very simple figures. His little spinning blade, does turn. And there he is, just kind of looks like a basic Hot Rod, which is what he is, just a simple Hot Rod toy. Very old school looking indeed, with the single piece leg here. Sculpted in detail is nice enough. It looks great. If a little more paint, maybe a more handy person who does a lot of customizing with paint and bring out some of these details, like his belly sculpted in there and the different lines and stuff in the armor, they could really bring out some of the detail. But it is what he is. You know, he's meant to be a simple figure. And like I said, I like these guys for that old school simplicity. He just kind of looks like a figure that would have been sitting on a shelf back in the, I'd say, late 80s, early 90s for this guy. He's got that look. This looks like he could have been a Brave toy, I'd like to think. Especially with that angular car mode. Makes me think of X-Kaiser just a little bit. But it pretty much is what it is. And simply to transform him back, pull this cool little saw blade up. There we go. Sometimes you gotta help the pieces. And there you go. And that's Hot Rod.